fraught with confusion. One man will break his silence.
What were we doing? What was I doing? We're going to replace license plate lights today on a car that, well, it's Rob's car, and Rob, what happened?
I got pulled over for not having a plate light.
So we're going to fix that problem. So stick around. There's more than just this today in this episode. So there's plenty of videos on YouTube about this. It's relatively simple. I've already started the hardest part of the whole thing. You get a plastic trim tool. Don't use metal or you'll scratch it up. You get it up underneath. Each side of these has a little tab on them. Pop the tab out and then the whole thing will kind of walk its way out like so as I hook my glove all to pieces. And then you get both of them out. And then this is where the fun part is because you have to unplug it. And I can't wait to plug this back in because there's one. There's two. Okay, now we'll go put these on the workbench. So this is not the normal workbench, but the other one's covered in crap right now. So anyways, it comes like this. All you do to disassemble it is you depress one side or the other in. It just locks in. Then it comes apart. Then it gives you access to the bulb. Ooh, I should have pre-done this. Hold on one second. So after struggling for a few minutes, because these have been in the car since it was new in 2015, you just reach in, pull the bulb out, then you're going to get yourself, we went with this choice, Sylvania 168s. Now, unlike regular headlight bulbs, it's okay to touch these type of bulbs with your bare hands. Headlight bulbs, though, if you touch them with your bare hands, you actually will eventually blow the bulb up because the oils from your skin will heat up, and then it'll make the light bulbs go poof. And then this just snaps back in. Click, click. There's really only one way they can go in. There's a little tip right in the middle, and then this dips down in the bottom. So there's really only one way these can go in. Doesn't matter which side they go on, and that's it. Now these are back in, and we're going to put them back in the car. So the hard part is wiring is a little tight, and there isn't a whole lot of room right here. But you got to kind of line it in, it clicks in, and then it's just so you put, when it goes in, the side that you took out, you put in first, and then put that side back in. So as you'll see, this would be the click side where it goes in, and then this is where it locks in. When you take it out, you pry this part to pop it out, but when you put it in, you put this side in first, so that way this side pops back up in after. So it's plugged in. I'm going to turn it, and boom. Now we're going to check them, make sure they work. And we have light. Okay, well, the fix-it ticket fixed. Now we're on to part 2 of this video, because we really don't have a ton going on. I know I mentioned back in the winter about one of those mighty hot water carpet extractors. I've used it several times so far. I don't know why I cheated myself for so long. I'm going to show you guys that you can do it for more than just your vehicles. You can actually use it in your house. The runner and our staircase we put in about 8 years ago. Now, we don't walk in our house with shoes. Nobody's allowed to come to the house with shoes. It's a big pet peeve of mine, hence OCD. But the only thing we have is a cat. So I'm going to be kind of curious to see how much actually comes out of that thing just doing the staircase. Got the machine out. Again, we did a little tutorial on that. If you haven't seen it, go back. Maybe Rob will put it in the link. I never know what he does. He just kind of has his own little wizard stuff that he does with the videos. But I'm telling you, this thing's worth the money. So a couple things we got to get out because I still need to drill brush everything. So carpet cleaner. I don't have a lot left right now. I have to make up some more. And we're going to get the drill, and we're going to break out the big brush for this one. Let's go. Oh, I got to carry it up the stairs. The downside, this thing's heavy. Nice part about this machine is that you do that, or you can actually take this out and fill it up this way too. So there's 3 switches on the back: heater, This is prime for the pump, so it pumps the water through the wand, and then the vacuum. So I'm going to turn on, and once it's done, it'll shut that off, which takes a minute because it's got to prime the whole system up. And then I also turn the heater on so the water starts warming up.
Jeremy,
Yeah.
whoa.
What?
Take your shoes off.
Oh, Rob. These are house shoes. They never leave the house.
Oh.
You got outside shoes and house shoes. Some people think I'm an 80-year-old man. I really don't care. So anyways, I'm going to start at the top and go right down. I'm going to spray each step down with my cleaning solution, drill brush it to loosen everything up. And then by the time I'm done with all that, that should be done heating up the water. Because that's the nice part about that machine is it heats up the water. I want to say like 180, so I think it's coming out of the tip at like 120. All I know is it's really hot and you don't want to touch it because I burned my hand the last time I actually had the water hit it. So works pretty good. Emulsifies the dirt well. So no more yapping, spraying and scrubbing. Can you zoom in on that? That's the hair that came out of it, and she just vacuumed this before. That's crazy. That's really gross. going to be the worst one. And done. Much better. They look new again. We're going to disassemble everything and then take it outside and dump it and see how bad it is. Okay, so now we're outside. I guess we're going to find out how dirty it really was in there. Oh boy. Here we go. Oh my God. That just looks like, that's disgusting. That's gross. I did forget one thing, but we don't have to go to the end of the driveway for this part. Not that it's cold anymore, but definitely when it's cold out, you don't want to leave water in this thing. So this thing actually comes with a drain in the front that drains all the fresh water out. Just tip it up. All the fresh water will come out of it that you didn't use. You really don't want to leave that in there anyways because it's really not good for it. So that's pretty much it for this episode. I know I said we were going to take the car out. Rob pan over. It's actually sitting over on the other side now where his car is. Now when I open up the door, it doesn't fight me as much, and I don't even have to fight to shut the door. So it's, I think by June I'll be able to take the roof off again. I have taken it out once. I've gone on a little cruise with it. The birds pooped all over it, so probably the next video I'm going to wash it and adjust that one window again, so that way everything's done. And then that's be it. But if you do also look around, the installation's 99% done. Other than the wall where the panel is, and I'm leaving that open on purpose because when I do the board in and I actually close everything off, I need to be able to access the ceiling. So I will say that the one day I took this to work, it was 54 degrees in here, and by the time I backed it out, it was 38 degrees outside. So it is keeping the garage actually warm at night, which is kind of nice. So I guess if you want to see the car get worked on in the next video, leave a comment down below and tell us. Also, give us a thumbs up because that really helps the algorithm too. And you've made it this far, so you might as well hit the subscribe button and have the post notification on, or you're going to miss everything that we're doing. But thank you for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. As my phone goes off. Not important. Boo! Let's go. Outside shoes and house shoes. Oh. I don't have anything silly, but I have something because I'm wearing shoes.
Okay. Nice shoes. Okay, come on.
Actually, you could say that. Go. Jerry.
All right, I'm recording right now, so whatever. My hand's in the way here. All right. Okay.
Ready?
Actually, let's get really close.
Ooh, it extends. Rob even locks the car in the garage.